Hi there, this is Tamid Rahim, and this is Gauntlet Week 4. So for this week, we finally have our client challenges in. So I took on the challenge by Varsity Tutors. What they want us to do is essentially take a piece of edu software that they have, place in these viral hooks, right? These viral loops, which once it's attached to the edu software, you essentially create a viral effect, which spreads the application from one parent or one student or one tutor to another, and it helps promote the application to others. What they want us to do is implement in also AI agents, which helps with this entire process through orchestration, personalization, and as well as promotes this growth through by having incentives and so forth. These are the agents and the viral loops that I've chosen for the project, and we can go over a bit about the progress so far and what I expect to have done by the due date, which is this Sunday. Application, I decided to essentially create a parent-to-message tutoring app, which was part of my project in week 2 called Message AI. So in this application, well, the intention behind the application is to lower the burden in communication between parent and tutor. So I was a private tutor myself for over 8 years. I understand how difficult it is to essentially, organize the logistics and all that. Statistics show that 78% of communication between a tutor and a parent is just logistics, like when's the next class, oh, my son can't make it, and so forth. So I created this to make it a bit easier. So the way it works is if you're a tutor, you sign up as a tutor. I'm just going to go through this very quickly. Varsity tutor, there we go. I'm going to put that in, and then add that in, continue. And then if you're a parent, you put in your side. I'm going to leave it blank. You don't have to put in any information about your child if you don't need to. You press that. So what's more important is you get a little tutor code, right? So with this tutor code, what you can do is the tutor will send this over to the parent, and the parent will just place that in, 3KCZU, and now the tutor and the parent are connected. The parent can now chat with the tutor. So say, hi, is this, I don't know, is this test, I guess. And see, then the tutor receives that message, right? So the tutor, because we're using AI systems to handle logistics, what the tutor can do is, hey, yeah, let's set the first meeting for this Wednesday, Saturday actually, 3 p.m. And then the AI assistant will essentially schedule it for them. And of course, the parent has the option to either, its pending status, to either accept or decline or reschedule it. They can do it through here, actually, or they can do it through the chat just by saying, yes, that works, or no, it doesn't. So this is just a quick onboarding session, but what I want to do is move now to a more populated application. Now for the portion, the viral loops portion, most of that work is in the back end, so we do have essentially the back end figured out. So for example, for referral links from tutor to tutor, we have all that working. We just still need to implement it into, see, that link has been created. We just still need to implement it into the regular UI UX workflow on the front end side of things. We have the orchestrator working out. So essentially the orchestrator determines when to stop too many, if too many agents want to come in at the same time, it puts a stop to it, and it kind of decides when which AI agent is necessary. We have essentially the reward system placed to reward tutors who, share, share their links, or if parents who share to social media. We even have a tutor card ready. So the UI is still, again, needs to be worked out, but the basic framework is there. What this will end up being is essentially a little card that you can share with either parents or in your social media itself to essentially promote your business, right? Just to make people sign up to this app. You can go to your profile to view, for example, referrals you've sent up. And there's also a referral leaderboard for tutor. So for the leaderboard, we kept it just tutors only if they want to see who's doing great, who's not doing great on that side. I don't want to encourage too much competition in children. I just want them to take their time and learn. In terms of for on the parents' side, essentially they have a progress story at the bottom so they can see what their kids are doing. We have the back end again set up for it, but we still need to figure out the UI and how that progress really is going to look. But this will be a very, very powerful story because parents will be able to share this and then get people excited about what their kids are doing, and then even more parents will sign up for this, right? So that's essentially what we're going for on this side. And for the parents, what we also have is a little micro test that they can essentially challenge their children to. So the way it's still work in progress. The way we kind of imagine it being is that, I don't know, a parent and the kid, kids go to their parents to learn. So maybe a fun challenge between them could be something worth going through. Like, for example, English assessment. Maybe the child can challenge the kid to see, hey, are you smarter than a sixth grader, for example, or a fifth grader? And these are all AI generated questions, and it really depends on this profile you set up. But yeah, let me just quickly go through these. She doesn't like pizza, joyful. And what we want to encourage is that once these people, once they fulfill these challenges, they're given points and they're given more things to share in the progress reel and so forth. And we just want to make a very fun experience for the parent and the child both using this application. And possession, there we go. So now that we have all this set up, we want to essentially focus on the point system, the reward system, and make sure the AI portion, we have it for the question making, we have it working on the orchestration and the throttling, for example, and we have essentially the backend set up for all of them, and now it's about bringing on the front. The main thing we also are pushing now is essentially a dashboard. Sorry. So a dashboard where you're able to then the application is React Native front end connected to a Firestore backend, and this dashboard is connected to the same Firestore. So we created this out so that you can view the performance of the application and see, for example, daily and weekly summaries for the session intelligence that we implemented out. We haven't fully implemented out it, but the intention being that the admin panel can come to this and view information as required and view growth as required. But this is the progress so far, and thank you very much for your time.